Hello everyone. In the last class, we have seen Bhashapraveshaha Part1 textbook till 63rd page, right? Today we are going to see from 64th till 66th. So let's start with 64th page. This is a new lesson which talks about when. When means in Sanskrit we will say kada. Kada means when. So when do you go back to your home? When will you travel? So these kind of questions we will ask, right? Then we use kada. That means when. Let's see few examples related to when. See here, this is the first example. Yesha balika kada patam patati. Yesha balika, this girl. When will she study? Kada means when. Yesha balika, this girl. Balika, you know, right? This girl. When will she study? Patam patati. When is she studying the lesson? That's what it means. Moving to the next example. Yesha balika prataha patam patati. This girl, morning she studies. This girl study in the morning. That's what is the answer. The question was, when is this girl going to study? Answer is, this girl is going to study in the morning. That's how we need to ask a question and answer. Moving to the next example. Balakaha kada patam patati. The same thing, if you observe the top example, Yesha balika, this girl. Here in this example, balakaha, only boy he used. This girl in the first example, boy in the second example, this he didn't use. Kada means when, same in the two examples. Both examples, kada only they used. Patam patati means lesson, studying a lesson. So when is the girl going to study? And in this second example, when is the boy going to study? Is the question. And answer is balakaha prataha patam patati. The boy studies in the morning. Instead of saying complex sentence, they used simple sentence. Balakaha prataha patam patati. Boy reads in the morning. That's it. Instead of using this girl, that boy, etc., they just used a simple example. Boy studies in the morning. Balakaha prataha patam patati. That's it. Moving to the next example. Here they gave you one conversation between Sudhir and Shyamala. In English we will call Sudhir, right? But in Sanskrit we will end it properly, Sudhiraha. We can't write Sudhir in Sanskrit. It's a wrong nomenclature. We will write Sudhiraha. It should end with aha, anuswara. Okay, let's read the conversation. First, Shyamala is asking to Sudhir. What she is asking? Sudhira, Bhavan prataha kata uttishtati. Sudhira, Bhavan prataha kada uttishtati. Sudhira means Sudhir. Bhavan. Why Shyamala used Bhavan? Why? Because she is asking to a guy. For guys, we will use Bhavan. If you remember, in the initial classes, I told you Bhavan is applicable for only guys. If you are asking to a lady or a girl, then you should use Bhavati. Bhavati for girl and Bhavan for guys. That is politeness. Instead of Bhavan, she can use Tvam. Tvam means you. It's if you interact with friends, you won't be too respectful, right? If you are speaking to a stranger or to your elders, then you will be more polite and respectful. If you are just speaking to your friends, then you will use tvam, you, right? So then if you are speaking to your friends, then use tvam. Or if you want to be too polite or respectful, then use bhavan for guys, bhavati for girls. That means women and men. Moving to the first conversation. Shamala is asking, Sudhira, Bhavan Prataha Kada Uttishtati. Sudhir, when are you waking up in the morning? When will you get up in the morning? Then Sudhir is replying, Mahodaye. Why he used Mahodaye? Why? Because she is very polite. She is asking, Bhavan. With politeness, she asked a question. Then Sudhir also replying more politely, Mahodaye. Aham Prataha Panchavadane Uttishtami. I wake up in the morning 5 o'clock. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Uttishtami, I wake up. Panchavadane, 5 o'clock. Prataha, morning. Mahodaye, aham prataha panchavadane uttishtami. I'll get up in the morning at 5 o'clock. That's what Sudhir replied. Next question Shamala is asking. Prataha Brahmanaya kada gacchati? Brahmanaya means to roam, morning walk. People goes for a morning walk, right? So Shamala has a question. She is asking to Sudhir, morning, where will you go for a walk? Morning walk you will do, right? Where will you go? Brahmanaya kada gacchati? One small correction here. Morning, when will you go? Morning, for a morning walk, when will you go? Then Sudhir is replying, Prataha Brahmanaya Sartha Panchavadane Gacchami. I go for a morning walk at 5:30. I wake up, I'll get up at 5 o'clock and I'll go to a morning walk at 5:30. That's what Sudhir is replying to Shamala. We'll see the next question of Shamala. Vidyalayam kada gacchati? When will you go to school? Then Sudhir is replying, Vidyalayam Padona Saptavadane gacchami. I go to school at Padona Saptavadane, means 6:45. At 6:45, I go to school. That's what Sudhir is replying. Like that, you need to analyze each and every line. What Shamala is asking and what Sudhir is replying, how she is asking, whether she is polite or not, whether she is speaking to a friend or to her elder, etc. Everything you can analyze by looking into one statement. Right? Here Shamala is asking with too much politeness and with a meaningful question she is asking. To her, we are not bothered about whether Sudhir is her neighbor or colleague or whoever it is. But we can understand whether she is too polite or is that a meaningful question or not, and is this in present tense or past tense statement. These things we can understand. So what you need to do is, you need to take each and every word and go to learnsanskrit.cc and get the meaning. Since these words you are already familiar, right? I already told you. See this, only kada means when. This is a new for you. Prataha, morning, this you already know. Bhavan, with respect to a guy we can ask. So this you know. Sudhira, this is just a name. So is there any complexity in this simple statement? No, right? Sudhira, Bhavan, Prataha, Kada Uttishtati. Only Uttishtati meaning you need to know. When will you get up? Kada means when. Uttishtati, when will you wake up? Then Mahodaye, then this guy is respectfully replying to Shamala. Aham Prataha Panchavadane Uttishtami. This Panchavadane also we have already covered, right? In the numbers lesson. Sankyaha. If you remember, last two classes before we have discussed. Panchavadane, Shatvadane, Saptavadane, morning 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. These things we have already covered. So there is nothing you can, you need to go and search, right? These things you already knew. Prataha you knew. Aham you knew. Aham means I. Prataha morning. Panchavadane, this also we covered. Only these things. Uttishtami, Mahodaye, these things you can search in learnsanskrit.cc if you want the exact meaning. By looking into statement only, you can easily understand, right? Even you don't know Sanskrit, you can understand this. Mahodaye, aham, prataha, panchavadane, uttishtami. You can easily analyze, right? Morning, I get up at 5 o'clock. Like this, you need to analyze this entire conversation. If you get the meaning for each and every word and then get to know the sentence, then it will be easy for you to create your own conversation. After reading this conversation, what you need to do, read this entire conversation, get the meanings and analyze each line. After that, your day-to-day conversation, morning once you get up, then with whom you will speak, your parents or your sister or brother, you will speak, right? That simple conversation, take 3-4 lines and you create by your own. What you will talk? You will ask for a coffee, right? After that, you will ask about what is the breakfast. Okay, I want to go out. Give me breakfast. These things, the simple conversation you will have, right, with your familians. Take 3-4 lines and search in learnsanskrit.cc and get the Sanskrit meaning and then create a conversation. It is not so difficult. You can use this simple words. If you can see this, Prataha morning, Sudhira means replace it with your familiar name. And then Vidyalayam, school. There you can, if you want, you can write Kalashala, college, Karyalayam, office. Like this, you can replace and create a simple conversation, 3-4 lines. Like this only you can improve your Sanskrit skills. Moving to the next page. This page is entirely about this small conversation only. Nearly 10 to 11 lines are there. You can just take it as a homework. Moving to the next one. Next page. See here, this is the 65th page. Here they have given answers. They have given answers. They want you to prepare a question based on the answer. I'll give you one example. And the answer is, I am going to college at 9 o'clock. Answer is, I am going to college at 9 o'clock. Then what will be the question? Question is, when are you going to college? If the question is, when are you going to college? Then only I will reply, I am going to college at 9 o'clock, right? Simply I won't say, I am going to college at 9 o'clock. Why I am telling the time exactly? Because the question was, when are you going to college? That's why I am replying at 9 o'clock. Like this you need to reply. Now let's see what is the answer. Based on the answer we need to ask a question. And the answer is, Asmakam Vidyalaye Ravivasare Sangeeta Karyakramaha Asti. This is the answer. What is the answer? Asmakam, for us. Aham means I am. Asmakam, for us. Asmakam Vidyalaye, school. Ravivasare, Sunday. सङ्गीतकार्यक्रमः music program asti, it is there. For us in the school on Sunday music program is there. So in our school music program is there on Sunday. That is what is the question. That is what is the answer. For us in our school music program is on Sunday. Now what will be the question? When is the music program in your school? When do you have music program in your school? Then only answer will be on Sunday we have a music program in our school, right? So now you need to write when do you have a music program in your school. That is the question which you need to write. See here how they have written in Sanskrit. When is the music program you have in your school? Bhavatah vidyalaye, in your school. Bhavatah vidyalaye. Why they have Bhavatah vidyalaye? In your school. They're not asking you school. You means tvam. Your school. Bhavatah. Bhavatah vidyalaye. Sangeeta karyakramaha. Musical program. That is already there in this answer. They have only given. So you no need to go and search it again. You can just copy it as it is. Kada asti, when do you have? Asti means exist. Kada is when, which is the lesson name. So there is nothing you need to go to learn sanskrit.cc and search and get the meaning. Everything they only gave you. Bhavatah vidyalaye, in your school. Only that you need to write. Bhavatah vidyalaye Sangeeta-Karyakramah, musical program. When do you have? Kada asti is the question. So if you know, if you get to know the answer which they have given, each and every word meaning, if you know, then there is nothing you need to struggle to write the question, right? So what you will do now, for example, take first question, first answer. Then you will go to learnsanskrit.cc. Then you will search each and every word. Asmakam, for you. Vidyalaye, your school. Ravivasare, Sunday. Sangeeta Karyakramaha, musical program. Asti, exist. When in our school, musical program is on Sunday. That you will understand. After understanding, then you need to write a question. When do you have a musical program in your school? Then everything is there in this answer only. Musical program means Sangeeta Karyakramaha. Keep it aside. Ravivasare you can ignore. Why? Because answer is on Sunday. Ravivasare. So just ignore this Ravivasare. And your school. Here Asmakam Vidyalaye, in our school. That is the answer. In our school is the answer. Then what is the question? In your school. Your means Bhavatah Vidyalaye. Your school. So only Bhavatah which you already knew. There is no need to go and search this, right? This word you already knew. Bhavatah Vidyalaye you will write. Sangeeta Karyakramaha, it's already there. Kada asti, when do you have? That's it. So then you will get to know the question. So like this you need to prepare a question for each and every answer. We'll see the one more answer. One more answer is Vayam. Vayam means we all. Pratidinam, every day. संस्कृतसम्भाषणस्य अभ्यासं कुर्मः. संस्कृतसम्भाषणस्य संस्कृत means Sanskrit. सम्भाषणस्य conversation. अभ्यासं कुर्मः practice. Every day we practice Sanskrit conversation. That means every day they used to create one conversation. That's what they are saying. Every day we create Sanskrit conversation. Then what will be the question? The question will be, what do you practice in Sanskrit every day? If I ask someone, what do you practice in Sanskrit every day? Then only they will reply, every day we practice conversation in Sanskrit, right? Every day they create a conversation. That's what they are saying. Then question has to be, what do you practice in Sanskrit? So now what we need to know? We need to know Sanskrit means this Samskritam. Sambhashanam means conversation. That is the answer. So Sambhashanam you can just ignore as of now. While creating a question, you don't need a conversation. Right? Conversation is the answer. They create conversation in Sanskrit. So just ignore Sambhashanam. And what do you need now? What do you practice in Sanskrit every day? Every day means Pratidinam. Sanskrit, Samskritam. Practice, Abhyasam. That is also already given. Everything is given in the answer. And what do you? Only this you need to write. What do you practice in Sanskrit every day? Bhavantaha Pratidinam Samskrite Kim Abhyasam Kurvanti. Why Kurvanti? You all. Answer they have given was, see here. Answer is Vayam. Vayam means we all. Pratidinam, every day. We all practice Sanskrit conversation every day. Since they have given we, then question also has to be in we only. You all. Then only they will say we all, right? So that's why Kurvanti. Kurvanti is the plural. That you need to analyze. And then Bhavantaha Pratidinam Samskrute Kim Abhyasam Kurvanti. What do you practice? Kim. What? Abhyasam. Practice. Kurvanti. You do. You all do. Kurvanti. Bhavantaha. You all. Pratidinam. Every day. Samskrute. In Sanskrit. So few answers, few words already you have in the answer. See this, Abhyasam you have, practice. Samskritam, Sanskrit you have. Pratidinam, every day. Everything you have. Now what do you need now? Bhavantaha. Bhavantaha you need with respect. Politely they are asking. What do you all practice in Sanskrit every day? Kurvanti. Kurvanti means plural. What do you? What do you all? Bhavantaha kurvanti. Bhavantaha is with politeness. They are asking. What do you all practice in Sanskrit? Kurvanti. If they are asking to only one person, then Kurvanti won't come. It's singular will come. Right? They are asking Vayam they have given. Answer was Vayam. That's why they have used Kurvanti. Like this, we need to prepare a question. One last example we will see. One small example. See this. This is a simple example. Bhavataha yanam shvaha prapsyati. Bhavataha yanam. Your vehicle shvaha, tomorrow. Prapsyati, arrive. Bhavataha yanam, your vehicle shvaha, tomorrow. Prapsyati, will arrive. So your vehicle will arrive tomorrow is the answer. Your vehicle will arrive tomorrow is the answer. Then what will be the question? When will my vehicle arrive? Right? Answer was your vehicle will arrive tomorrow. For example, let's say one travel agent, you have booked a vehicle. Then they are saying your vehicle will arrive tomorrow. Then what will be your question? Your question was, when will my vehicle arrive? That is the question, right? Then only they will reply, it will arrive tomorrow. So What are the words you need now? My vehicle. Mama. Mama means my. Aham means I am. It is my means mama. Mama yanam. Yan vehicle is already given. That one is same thing you can copy here. Only mama you will write. When will it arrive? When? Kada, which is the lesson name. You no need to go and search this also. Mama, you know, my vehicle. Kada, when? This also you know. Only this thing you need to write. Agamishyati, when will it arrive? Right? Agamishyati, future tense. When will it arrive? Then only they are replying, your vehicle will arrive tomorrow. That is also future tense. So these things you need to think. You need to think and write. You need to take care of these things. Verb, whether it is in past tense, present tense or future tense. This one you need to analyze. And then what is the question? About they are asking about myself or we both or we all. Then only based on that my question has to be in singular, dual or plural. So I need to take care of two major things. One is singular, dual or plural. Which one I need to write? And then coming to the verb, we need to analyze whether it is in present tense or past tense or future tense. If you are clear about these things, then there is nothing much you can struggle. Most of the words will already be there in the answer which they have given. And kada, when, that which is in lesson name, right? And there is no need to struggle only. You can write any question easily. You can answer it very easily. I'll show you how you need to analyze. As I told you, see this. For example, let's take Bhavatah yanam shvaha prapsyasi. Bhavatah yanam shvaha prapsyati. Your vehicle will arrive tomorrow. That is a simple answer which they have given. Yanam means vehicle. Shvaha, tomorrow. Prapsyati, arrive. Bhavatah, your. This one is very simple answer. Based on this, now what you need to see? Bhavatah yanam, your vehicle, they said, means about you. Singular. Then you need to mark singular. Keep it aside. And then it will arrive tomorrow. Tomorrow means future tense. Right? So your question also has to be in future tense. So keep it aside. So you need to write it as a singular and future tense. Right? Now what will be the question which you need to write? When will my vehicle arrive? When will my vehicle arrive? Vehicle means you already know. Yanam means vehicle. My vehicle. Mama yanam. Aham means I. My vehicle means Mama yanam. That you already know. Keep it aside. Mama yanam. When will it arrive? When means it is in lesson name only. Kada means when. So you got to know kada also. Only agamishyati. This one you need to search. When will it arrive? Prapsyati means now you need to go to sanskritabhyas.in. There take Lrit Lakara. LRUT. Lrit Lakara. That is the future tense. That one you need to search and take Agamishyati. This is about Agamishyati is in third person. Vehicle is a third person, right? So when it will arrive, it is neither I am nor you. It is neither first person or second person. So it should has to be future tense third person. Third person means Pradhama Purusha. Pradhama Purusha Kriya Padam Lrit Lakara. LRUT. Lrit Lakara you need. That verb you need. Only this is the major challenge in this question. Apart from this, there is nothing else you need to struggle. Everything is in question only. In lesson name itself is kada, when. There is nothing you need to search, right? only take care of this thing. Agamishyati. Like this, you need to write answers. You need to answer all these examples. Now, I'll give you answers. You practice by your own. Go and search in learnsanskrit.cc. Take a meaning of each and every word. And then take care of verbs, whether it is in past tense, present tense or future tense. After creating the answers, compare whether you have written rightly or not as per my answers. Now I'll give you. अस्माकं विद्यालये रविवासरे सङ्गीतकार्यक्रमः अस्ति. Now the question is, भवतः विद्यालये सङ्गीतकार्यक्रमः कदा अस्ति? Next answer. वयं प्रतिदिनं संस्कृतसम्भाषणस्य अभ्यासं कुर्मः. And the question is, भवन्तः प्रतिदिनं संस्कृते किम् अभ्यासं कुर्वन्ति? Next answer. जनाः प्रातःकाले सायङ्काले च मन्दिरं गच्छन्ति. And the question is, जनाः कदा मन्दिरं गच्छन्ति? Next answer. बालाः सायङ्काले 6:00 क्रीडाक्षेत्रे क्रीडन्ति. And the question is, कस्मिन् समये बालाः क्रीडाङ्गणे क्रीडन्ति? At what time they play in the playground? Next answer. प्रायः जनाः प्रातःकाले 8:00 कार्यालयं गच्छन्ति. And the question is, कस्मिन् समये जनाः कार्यालयं गच्छन्ति? At what time they go to office? कार्यालयं office, कलाशाला college, विद्यालयं school. These are the basic things which you need to know. And the next answer. ते जून् मासे संस्कृतसम्भाषणार्थं संवादशालां गमिष्यन्ति. And the question is, कदा ते संस्कृतसम्भाषणाय संवादशालां गमिष्यन्ति? And the next answer. ताः बालिकाः प्रतिदिनं प्रातः योगासनं कुर्वन्ति. कदा बालिकाः योगासनानि कुर्वन्ति? Next answer. अहं गृहात् 9:00 प्रतिस्थवान्. And the answer and the question is, कदा गृहात् प्रस्थिता? कदा गृहात् प्रस्थिता? When did you leave home? Then only answer is, the question is, when did you leave home? And the answer is, I left home at 9:00. And the next answer. मम यानं ह्यः एव आगतं. भवतः यानं कदा आगतं? When did your vehicle arrived? My vehicle just arrived. भवतः यानं श्वः प्राप्स्यति. And the question was, मम यानं कदा आगमिष्यति? And the next answer. कर्मशीलाः सदा कार्ये संलग्नां भवन्ति. Hardworking people are always engaged in work. Right? What hardworking people will do? They are always engaged in some or other work, right? They won't sit simply. Some or other thing they will do. That's why they called as hard workers. Here the answer is, hardworking people are always engaged in work. Karmashilaha sada karye samlagnam bhavanti. And what will be the question? Kaha sada karye samlagnam bhavanti? Who are all always engaged in work? Hardworking people is the answer. So that's why kaha, who all. Kaha sada karye samlagnam bhavanti? Like this I need to write. And the next answer, Sudhiraha tada gamishyati yada bhavan agamishyati. Sudhir will leave when you arrive. Once you arrive, Sudhir will leave. So that's what is the answer. Sudhir will leave when you arrive. When you arrived. And what might be the question? When will Sudhir leave? When will Sudhir leave? That's why the answer is Sudhir will leave whenever you arrived. And the last one, Shyamala tada agamishyati yada mata api agamishyati. Shyamala will return when her mother returns. So what might be the question? When will Shyamala return? When will Shyamala returns? That is the question. Then only answer will be Shyamala will return when her mother returns. So like this you need to write. So page number 65 is done. So only they have given answers. Based on this you need to analyze whether you need to write in a singular, dual or plural, and then past tense, present tense or future tense. If you analyze these things and get to know meanings for all the answers which they have given, then it is very easy for you to write a question. So this entire page is about question and answers only. They have given you answer, you need to write a question. Moving to the next page, page number 66. See here. In page number 66, they have given a box which has few meanings. Adyaha, today. Right? Adyaha, if you want to write any statement about today. Today I am going to office. Today I am going to take a leave. Today I will go to my relative home, etc. If you want to write about today, then use adyaha. Adya. And then shvaha. Shvaha means tomorrow. Tomorrow I have an exam. Tomorrow I am going to take a leave, etc. Tomorrow I have a college, special class in college. So these kind of things about tomorrow, if you wanna write shvaha. And the next one, day after tomorrow, parashvaha. Day after tomorrow means not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, you are planning to attend a program or some event. So day after tomorrow, I have a meeting with someone. So these things you can write with parashva. Praparashvaha. Parashvaha means day after tomorrow, and praparashvaha means day after tomorrow. So parashvaha means day after tomorrow. Praparashvaha means one day later, one more day later. And coming to the bottom ones, hyaha. Hyaha means yesterday. Yesterday I attended a special class. Yesterday I met some person. This kind of things if you want to write hyaha. Parahyaha. Parahyaha means day before yesterday. Day before yesterday I went to shopping. Then use parahyaha. Praparahyaha, one day before to day before yesterday. So day before yesterday means parahyaha. One more day before to day before yesterday. Praparahyaha. So like this you need to write. Let's see some examples. Here see, Adya. Adya Somavasaraha. Today is Monday. Whenever you wanna write today is something, today is Sunday or Monday or whatever it may be, then use adya. Adya somavasaraha, today is Monday. Shvaha mangalavasaraha, tomorrow is Tuesday. These are just example, they are randomly picked, not exactly Sunday or Monday. Pick any day. For example, let's say today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, I wanna write. Then what I'll do? Today means adya. What is Wednesday? Wednesday means budhavasaraha. So adya budhavasaraha. And for example, let's say yesterday was Sunday. What is yesterday? Yesterday means hyaha. Yesterday. Sunday means ravivasaraha. So hyaha ravivasaraha. Yesterday is Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday. Let's take one more thing. Parahyaha, day before yesterday. Just an example. Day before yesterday was Tuesday. Then what is the answer? Parahyaha mangalavasaraha. Day before yesterday was Tuesday. Take parahyaha and then write mangalavasaraha. Like this you can create n number of examples. I'll just give what do you call Sunday, Monday, these things in Sanskrit. Ravivasaraha means Sunday. Note it down. Ravivasaraha, Sunday. Somavasaraha, Monday. Mangalavasaraha, Tuesday. Budhavasaraha, Wednesday. Guruvasaraha, Thursday. Friday, Shukravasaraha. Friday means Shukravasaraha. Saturday, Shanivasaraha. So like this you can create n number of examples based on these things given in the box. Adya, today. Shvaha, tomorrow. Parashvaha, day after tomorrow. Paraparashvaha, one day after tomorrow. Hyaha, yesterday. Parahyaha, day before yesterday. Praparahyaha, one day before yesterday. So take these two things, note it, and then create a number of simple sentences. Today is Sunday, day before yesterday was Tuesday, day after tomorrow is Wednesday. Like that you can create, just for example and practice. So moving to the next exercise. See here, they have given few fill in the blanks which you need to fill. They have given one example. Adya budhavasaraha asti. Adya, today. Budhavasaraha, Wednesday. Asti, it is. So today is Wednesday. Asti is, it's a speaker's intention. If you wanna write, you can write. If you wanna ignore, you can ignore. Why? Because today is Wednesday. Adya budhavasaraha. This is fine. Asti means it is in a formal way. Formal way of writing. It's just a speaker's intention. If you wanna take, else you can just ignore this asti. So you can just write Adya budhavasaraha, Adya mangalavasaraha. That is fine. And what it will convey, I'll tell you. It will convey, it's like a redundancy to this adya. Why? Because today is present tense, right? Asti is also present tense. It's a verb. It is, it exists. That is the meaning of asti. Moving to the hyaha. Hyaha means yesterday, past tense. Yaha means past tense. Yesterday was Tuesday. So based on these two words, you can easily say it's a past tense. What is yesterday? Yesterday was past tense, right? Then again you don't need asit. Asit is a past tense form of asti. So it is just a kind of redundancy, but it's a formal way of writing. Whenever you wanna create some official or formal things or in examination, then it's always better you can use this asti asit. If you wanna practice verbally spoken Sanskrit, then it's not at all needed. You can just ignore, just practice these things. Adya Budhavasaraha, Hyaha Mangalavasaraha, etc. It's a simple way. You no need to take it as a complexity. Once you are more comfortable with Sanskrit, then practice it in a very formal way. Asti, asit, etc. So I think it is clear. Moving to the next example. Adya Guruvasaraha Asti. Adya means today. Guruvasaraha, Thursday. Asti. Here what you need to write? Asti Asit. Is it a present tense or past tense? That you need to analyze and fill it. How you will analyze it? As I told you, see here. Hyaha. They have given Hyaha dash Asit. So Hyaha means you already knew in that box based on the box given in the top. Hyaha means yesterday. So yesterday was just randomly you pick some day. Not only Tuesday, you can write on your own. Sunday, Monday, etc. Just an example. So yesterday was Tuesday. Hyaha Mangalavasaraha Asit. They only gave you. Since it is a past tense, they gave you Asit. If it is a present tense, then they will give Asti. Right? So, only these things which you need to fill. Now, we'll see next example. Hyaha Budhavasaraha dash. Hyaha means you already knew. Hyaha means yesterday. Budhavasaraha, Wednesday. So, yesterday was Wednesday. Now what will come here, whether it is in present tense or past tense, which verb will come? Yesterday means past tense, right? So you will write asit. You will not write asti. Why? Because asti means present tense, about today only. Since it is talking about yesterday was Wednesday, that's why you will write asit. So these kind of things which you need to fill in this fill in the blanks. Now I'll give you answers. Adya Budhavasaraha Asti. Hyaha Mangalavasaraha Asit. Adya Guruvasaraha Asti. Hyaha Budhavasaraha Asit. Adya Shukravasaraha Asti. Hyaha Guruvasaraha Asit. Adya Shanivasaraha Asti. Hyaha Shukravasaraha Asit. So these are the answers for this exercise. It's very simple exercise. You just need to fill what you did. Only these things you filled. Asti or Asit. You just identified whether it is in present tense or past tense. If it is in present tense, you wrote Asti, or if it is in past tense, you wrote Asit. That's it, right? There is nothing else you need to do. So, like this, you need to fill this exercise. Moving to the next one. Now, this is the new concept. Here, two things which we learn. What are those two things? If you want to talk about earlier, I used to go to college and study. Now I am taking classes online. Are you able to understand? Earlier I used to go to college and take classes. Now through online I am taking classes. So past tense, present tense, the difference which we are going to learn. Purvam, earlier, earlier days, past tense. Now, as of now, now I'm taking online. Idanim. Purvam means earlier. Idanim means now. Whenever you wanna talk about these things, earlier I used to go to school by auto. Now I'm going to school by walk on foot. This kind of difference whenever you wanna show, then use Purvam, Idanim. Now we'll see examples. Take a first example. Purvam aham balaha. Balaha means a boy. Earlier I was a boy. Now I'm a guy. Right? Earlier I was a small boy. Earlier I was a kid. Now I'm an adult. That's what it means. Balaha, small boy. Now Yuvakaha, an adult boy. That is what the content is. Purvam, earlier. Idanim, now. Purvam aham balaha. Earlier I was a boy. Idanim yuvakaha asmi. Now I am an adult. Here asam asmi. If you can observe here, asam asmi. Till now what we learnt? Asti asit. Asti, it exists. Asit, past tense. Asti is present tense. Asit is past tense. If you want to talk about some third person. Now here why I am not using Asti and Asit? Because I am talking about myself. Earlier I was a boy. Now I am an adult. I am talking about myself, right? Pradama Purusha, Uttama Purusha, first person. So for first person, earlier I was a boy. Asam. Purvam aham balaha asam. Now I am an adult. Idanim yuvakaha asam. Asam asmi. These things we need to write for a first person. In the earlier example, asti asit. Asti, it exists, third person, someone else. Someone else or something else, about third party. Then only we'll use asti asit. Now I'm talking about myself in this example. Earlier I used to be like that. Now I'm like this. Asam asmi. Are you able to understand? So, Purvam aham balaha asam. Idanim yuvakaha asmi. Earlier I was a boy. Now I'm an adult. That's what is this example. I'm moving to the next one. Idanim kaha samayaha. Idanim ekavadanam asti. Now, what is the time now? Kaha samayaha. What is the time? Idanim, now. See this? Only three simple words. Idanim, now. Kaha samayaha. What is the time? That means, what is the time now? Is the question. Now, what will be the answer? Now, it's a 1 o'clock. It's a 1 o'clock now. Idanim ekavadanam asti. Ekavadanam. During the Samayaha exercise, numbers exercise, we already learnt. Ekavadanam, 1 o'clock. Dvivadanam, 2 o'clock. Trivadanam, 3 o'clock. Right? Same thing we are writing. Just take it randomly, you can write the time. Idanim kaha samayaha. What is the time now? Idanim ekavadanam asti. Now it's 1 o'clock. So this is the question and answer. We'll see one more example. Sarala prataha karyalayam gatavati. Sarala is one woman, one lady. Prataha, morning. Karyalayam, office. Gatavati, she went. Sarala Prataha Karyalayam Gatavati. Morning she went office. Morning Sarala went office. About past tense. Morning means past, right? So Gatavati. For past tense, what we will use? Lang Lakara, which we are going to study in the next lesson. This one still not yet done. Lang Lakara I didn't tell you, right? So, but they gave some examples in this book. Prior only they gave you. Still we didn't cover the topic. So, you can just go to sanskritabhyas.in. There search this Gatavati. Then you will get Lang Lakara. That is a past tense. So, whenever we want to use past tense to a girl, about a girl, Sarala went somewhere, then use Gatavati. If it's a boy, take any example. Take Ramesh. Ramesh went office, then Gatavan. Are you able to see the difference? Gatavan for guys, Gatavati for girls. Here we are talking about Sarala. Sarala is a woman, girl, right? So that's why we are writing Gatavati. If it was Ramesh, then Gatavan we will use. That is the past tense form of went. So here in this example, what they are saying, where she went? Sarala Prataha Karyalayam Gatavati. Morning, Sarala went to office. Karyalayam means office. Idanim, now. Now, where is she now? Morning she went to office, Sarala. Now, where is she now? Idanim sa Natyagriham gachati. Natyagriham, dance school. Now she is in dance school. Morning Sarala went to office. Now she is in dance school. That's what is this example about. Now can you observe here? Now she is in dance school. Gachati they used. Morning she went to office. Gatavati past tense. Lang lakara. Now gachati present tense. Lat lakara. So two lakaras they used here for go and went. Go means present tense, gachati. Morning she went somewhere. Went, gatavati, lang lakara. So lang lakara, lat lakara. Lat lakara means present tense, go. Lang lakara, past tense, went. These two things which you need to take care. So like this, whenever we want to talk about prataha earlier, just 5 minutes before of now, even 1 minute before of present time, then that will be in past tense only. 1 second before also past tense only. Right now whatever I am doing is the present tense. 1 minute before, 1 second before, 1 hour before, everything is past tense. After 5 minutes, what I am going to do? Even after 2 minutes, whatever I am going to do, that will be future tense. So these things you need to take care. So whenever you wanna talk about purvam, earlier, that will be in past tense, lang lakara. Idanim, now, present tense, lat lakara. So take care of these verbs. Gachati, present tense. Gatavati, past tense. So like this, they have given few sentences. You need to understand each and every word. Go to learn sanskrit.cc, get the meaning and understand this entire sentence. Earlier I used to do this, now I am doing this. All these sentences will be in this concept only. Purvam, earlier. Idanim, now, right now. So this entire exercise is about, this is not exercise, they only gave you few sentences. You just need to understand the lines, that's it. So this page is done. Page number 66 is done. Moving to the last page of today's class. They have given few, see this, few shabdas means few words. Saha. Saha means a guy. Ka, girl, Strilinga. Aham, I am. Bhavan, one male person. They just gave few examples here. It's a plural form also. Aham means I. Vayam, we. Singular, plural. Aham means I, Vayam means we. Bhavan, you. Bhavantaha, your. Saha, te. Ka, kaha. It's singular form, plural form. They have given. And moving to the middle box, idanim, now, right now, present tense. And they have given few questions in the third box. Geetam shrunoti, singing a song. Geetam, song. Shrunoti, singing. It's a question. Geetam shrunoti, singing a song. Kutra gamishyati, kutra, where. Gamishyati, future tense. Where will go, will go. Who is going, we are not bothered. They just give few simple future tense and past tense verbal forms in the third box. Now what you need to do, we'll see. Okay, here you need to create a simple sentences about now. Right now, what you are doing. Let's see what we need to write. Idanim ka geetam shrunoti. I used this idanim about now, which we need to use. Ka geetam shrunoti. Ka means which. Who. Ka means who, a girl. Which girl is singing a song, is listening a song. Ka means about a female. I'm talking about a which female. Geetam shrunoti, listening to music. I used this line. Let me repeat it. I used this second line from first box. And idanim means now, right now, present tense. Geetam shrunoti, listening to music. Geetam means song. Shrunoti, listening. Now what will be the question? Idanim means now. Geetam shrunoti means listening to a song. Ka, who, a girl. Ka is girl, who. If it is a boy who, then kaha. Kaha will come. If it is a kaha, then I am asking about a guy. Now I am using ka, which is a girl. Who is the girl listening to the music? That's what is my question. Then how I will write? Idanim, right now. Ka geetam shrunoti, who is listening to music? Why I used ka? A girl. Who is the girl listening to music? That is what my question. Then the answer will be, she is listening to light music now. Idanim sa lalita geetam shrunoti. Idanim, now. Sa, that girl. Sa means that girl. I used ka, right? Ka means who. Which lady? Who is that lady? Then I'll write ka. Now answer is sa, that girl, that lady. Now question won't come, right? Whenever I want to use a question about a girl, then ka will come. Now that girl, sa will come. So which you need to analyze these things also. How we need to write a girl, Strilinga question. Whenever I want to question someone, then ka will come. Whenever I want to answer about a girl, then sa will come. So that analysis you need to do. Idanim sa lalita geetam shrunoti. She is listening to a light music. Lalita geetam, light music song. Shrunoti, listening. That is what is the answer. Moving to the next example. Like this, one question, one answer you need to write. Idanim kaha kutra agachat. Idanim, now. Kaha. Kaha means plural form of guys. Plural. Kaha means singular guy. Now I am talking about who are those guys. Idanim kaha kutra agachan. Where did they go? Past tense I am using. Agachan. Where did they go? Where did they went? Where they went? Kaha. Those multiple guys. Whenever I want to talk about multiple guys, kaha will come. Whenever I want to talk about singular guy, one guy, kaha will come. Right? Idanim kaha. Those guys. Kutra gachan. Where did they go? Then answer is Idanim kaha. Oh, one small issue here. Kaha means multiple girls. Kaha, in kaha also kaha will come. Are you able to note one difference? See, kaha means guy. It's a singular form. Guy, singular form. Kaha is plural form of a guy. Okay, is this clear? Kaha means a singular form of guy. Kaha, plural form of a guy. Okay, now whenever I want to talk about a girl, a lady, then ka, which girl? Then it's a plural form also, kaha only. So girls plural form also kaha only. So whenever I want to use plural form of a guy or girl, then kaha will come. So that is what which you need to note. So here both are applicable. The question was, what is the question I asked? Idanim kaha kutra agachan. Where did they go now? Where did they go now? Means past tense. Agachan. Langalakara. Now the answer is Idanim Mahilaha Mandiram Agachan. Now Mahilaha, women, multiple women. Mandiram, temple. They went to temple. Now they went to temple. Question was, now where are those people? Kaha means both will come. Guys will come, girls will come. So Idanim, those people, where did they go? And answer is Idanim Mahilaha Mandiram Agachan. They went to temple. So like this you need to write the one question and one answer based on by using these things. Now what is the verbs I used? I used Geetam Shrunoti, listening to a song. And what is the other verb I used? Agacham. That verb is not here, so I have randomly picked up one more verb, that is agachan. As of now, use these verbs only, whatever they have given here. So you don't need to bother about out of textbook answers. Just use whatever they are giving, use these verbs and create a sentence. I'll give you one example. See here, aham vayam, singular form, plural form, take any form. Take this aham. Idanim, use idanim and prashnam pruchamaha, asking a doubt. Now I am asking a doubt. Then what is how you will write in Sanskrit? Now, idanim. I am asking a doubt. I am, right? Aham. I am asking a doubt. It's a present tense. Idanim aham prashnam pruchami. I am asking a doubt about myself, right? So, first person. Prashnam pruchami. Pruchamaha won't come. Pruchami will come. Why? Because I am talking about myself and present tense. Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purusha, Latlakara will come. So, what is the Uttama Purusha of Pruchamaha? Pruchami. I am, singular. Pruchami will come. Now I am asking a doubt. Idanim aham prashnam pruchami. Right? Based on this example, create one question, one answer of your own. Take any verb and create. I'll give few question and answers what I have written. Just take it as a reference, but you create by your own. First question and answer. इदानीं का गीतं शृणोति? इदानीं सा ललितगीतं शृणोति. इदानीं काः कुत्र अगच्छन्? इदानीं महिलाः मन्दिरम् अगच्छन्. इदानीं भवन्तः किं करोषि? इदानीम् अहं भोजनं करोमि. इदानीं यूयं किं कुरुत? इदानीं वयं प्रश्नं पृच्छामः. Here see this. Vayam pruchamaha. If I am talking about I am asking a doubt, then aham pruchami. Uttama Purusha singular will come. Now this is plural. Vayam, multiple people. We all. Now we all are asking doubts. Then pruchamaha. We all asking doubts. Pruchamaha will come. Plural form of Uttama Purusha. Lat lakara, present tense. Then if it is a singular, aham pruchami, singular. Vayam pruchamaha, plural. Note this point. Moving to the next question and answer. Idanim yuyam वृक्षस्पृशति. इदानीं यूयं वृक्षं स्पृशन्ति. आम् वयं वृक्षं स्पृशन्ति. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इदानीं कः सरोवरे तरति? आंसर. इदानीं सः सरोवरे तरति. Okay, done. So these are the just examples based on using these verbal forms and these nouns. Aham, vayam, I, we, nouns, right? Bhavan, bhavantaha, you, your. Ka, kaha, who, which girl, who all those girls. Saha, te, who's that guy, who all guys. Using these nouns and using these verbs and using this present tense. Idanim means present tense now. Using these three boxes, we need to create one question, one answer. Like this, 10 sets of question and answers you need to create of your own. You can take any verb and any noun, create your own. Take these as a reference. And moving to the next exercise. See here, this second exercise. Pratah vidyalaye asam, idanim udyane asmi. Morning, I was in the vidyalaye means school. Pratah, morning. Vidyalaye, school. Asam, morning I was in school. Idanim, now. Udyane, garden. Asmi, exist. Now I am in garden. Morning I was in the school. Now I am in the garden. That is the question and answer. Example they have given. You need to write few. You need to fill in the blank for the next examples. We will see the exercise now. Next example is dash karyalaye asam dash grihe asmi. Karyalaye means office. Asam means past tense. I was in office. I was in office. Grihe asmi. I am in the house. Asmi, present tense. Asam, past tense. By looking into these two, you need to analyze whether it is in past tense or present tense. See, asmi, present tense of I am. Asam, past tense of I am. Now you need to write two things. Purvam, Idanim. Purvam means earlier, Idanim means now. Now coming to this awesome past tense, right? Whenever past tense is there, then whether you will write Purvam or Idanim. Idanim you can't write. Why? Because Idanim talks about present tense. So whenever asam is there, then you will write Purvam or Prataha. Prataha is in the morning. So here Purvam also you can write. Purvam Karyalaye asam. Earlier I was in college. Idanim Grihe asmi. Now I am in the house. See? Now I am in the house. Right? I am in house. That's why you can, instead of writing Purvam, you need to write Prataha. Why? Because just a small slight difference you need to show, right? So now I am in the house. Means you can just think, morning I was somewhere. Morning I was in the school. So they have given earlier I was in the school. So instead of writing Purvam, you need to write Prataha. Simple, small skills, right? You just need to use your mind. Now if you are at your home, morning where were you? So you can't write Purvam, right? In the earlier days, I was somewhere. Now I am in the home. Now I am in home. You can't write, right? So that's why you used morning. Prataha. Morning I was in college. Now I am in home. So that is the example. Moving to the next example. Purvam Yeshaha Balaha Asit. Idanim Yuvakaha Asti. Purvam Yeshaha Balaha Asit. Whenever they used Balaha means boy. Earlier I was a boy. Now who am I? I am an adult. Idanim. Now I am an adult. Yuvakaha. Here Prataha won't come. Why Prataha won't come? Because morning I was a boy, now I am an adult. It won't be possible, right? So earlier in the past tense, I was a boy. That's why I used Purvam earlier. Now I am an adult. So is it possible? Morning I was a boy, now I am an adult. It's not possible. That's why Prataha won't come. When Prataha will come? In this example it will come. Morning I was in the office. Now I am at home. So that's why earlier in the earlier days I was in office. Now I am at home. It won't be correct, right? So morning I was in office. Now I am at home. That's why Prataha came. So whenever you want to talk about past tense, about today, then write Prataha. Prataha is the about past tense you can write. Idanim, now, at present. If you want to write about in the earlier days, then use Purvam. Purvam means earlier days. In the morning, Prataha. Use these two for past tense. Idanim means present tense. Now, right now what I am doing. That's what you need to fill. Now I'll give you answers. Prataha Vidyalaye Asam. Idanim Udyane Asmi. Prataha Karyalaye Asam. Idanim Grihe Asmi. Purvam Eshaha Balaha Asit. Idanim Yuvakaha Asti. Purvam Te Vane Abramat. Idanim Sabhagare Natakam Pashyanti. Vayam Tan Aganayam. Idanim Tebhyaha Falani Yachamaha. Purvam Taha Katham Alikhan. Idanim Taha Kathayaha Patanam Kurvanti. So these are the examples for this exercise. Moving to the next exercise, last exercise of today's class. Okay, see here. Moving to the first example, they are asking you to use idanim, right now, and earlier or in the morning. One past tense, one present tense sentence you need to write. Same as earlier. Earlier they gave you fill in the blanks right here. Now they are not even giving you fill in the blanks. They are just asking you to create about earlier what you used to be, now what you are. Morning what did you do? Now what are you doing? You need to write few sentences. I'll give you couple of examples how you need to write. Purvam aham chhatra asit. Earlier I was a student. Idanim aham shikshika asmi. Now I am a teacher. Earlier I was a student. Now I am a teacher. How I'll write this? Earlier means prataha won't come, right? In the older days, earlier I used to be a student. Now I am a teacher. So prataha won't come. Purvam will come. Earlier, aham, I am. Aham chhatra asit. I was a student. Why I was came? Because asit. Asit means past tense. Asmi means present tense. Uttama Purusha. Whenever I want to talk about myself, whenever I am using past tense, I need to use asit. About present tense, asmi I'll use. So in this example, I am talking about earlier. Earlier I was a student. Chhatram. Purvam aham chhatram asit. Idanim aham shikshika asmi. Earlier I was a student, now I am a teacher. Like this you need to create sentences. I'll give you one more example. Parahyaha aham vimane abhramat. Parahyaha means, what is parahyaha? Day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, I was in the plane. I was in the flight. Vimane, in the plane. Parahyaha, day before yesterday. Aham abhramat, I was roaming in the flight. I was traveling in the flight. Now, what I am doing? I am at home. Idanim aham gruhe asmi. Day before yesterday, I was in the flight. I was traveling in the flight. Now I am at home. Day before yesterday means minimum 2 days. I used just for example. You can use yesterday also. Yesterday I was in the flight. Now I am at home. Also you can write. It is also possible. Parahyaha, day before yesterday. Aham, I am. Vimane abhramat, I was traveling in the flight. Idanim, now. I am at home. Aham gruhe asmi. So these kind of sentences you need to use. Like this you can create nearly 5 to 6 examples. So earlier where were you? Now where are you? Earlier what you used to be? Now what are you? This kind of simple examples. Take any simple examples and write it. Morning I was in the shopping. Now I am at home. Morning I was taking an exam. Now I am awaiting for the result. That also can write. Day before yesterday I took an exam. Now I am waiting for the result. That also can write. So these kind of simple sentences you need to create for this exercise. So this is what for today. Page number 67 we have seen. So tomorrow we will see 68th page till 70. So thank you all for joining. We'll meet you in the next class. Take care. Bye.